KD9MED, K9MED, K9RFD.
It's KD9MED.
Start recording.
Yep, we're live streaming here, Jimmy. Go for it.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. That's what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when the situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing on-air meeting place for all amateur radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 minus offset. You need to have that programmed into your radio in order to have access to the repeater. For those of you who may be using older radios and do not have PL capability, or if the PL on your radio is not working properly, you can check into the Friday Night Fun Net by using the repeater output frequency, the straight 610 simplex. I will hear you. If I hear you, that is, I will acknowledge you and check you in the net. And by the way, this net is once again being live streamed around the world on the internet and recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. You remember last week it was not done because of the very severe lightning storms down in Ogle County. So Mike K9MED down the Rochelle is streaming the net and recording it on the Facebook page. Okay, here's what we're going to do. By the way, if you're out of the sticks, you can hear the repeater. You can't get to it due to conditions, or else you're too far away from the repeater. You can't hear it, or you don't have internet access. Give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline, area code 815-232-FN. But try to check in on the radio. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short time mobilizations. If you would rather concentrate your driving, cannot stay for the net, we'll take your short time mobilizations. If you have traffic, we'll do your traffic right away. After that, we'll take Northern Illinois. Next, we'll take general check-ins from southern Wisconsin. After that, we'll take general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. When you check in the net, state whether or not you have traffic. Your traffic consists of breakfast, hand pits, bike rides, or okay, we'll do our regular features. W9UIJ Carl's Corner. This is our technical segment, our TechNet portion, if you will. Are you having a problem with your power supply? I put up on your tower. Or should I get our base unit? If you have technical questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll do our best to answer them for you, especially for you new hams who are just getting into this wonderful hobby of amateur radio. Then we'll do the W9, great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD, the king of DX. Every time he checked in this net, he always... The W9UIJ Carl's Corner is also in honor of our late great friend, Carl Larson, W9UIJ. He and Tony, K9RFD, used to run a Tuesday evening TechNet back a few years ago. Carl always had a segment called Carl's Corner. He read stuff out of different publications relating to ham radio, theory, electronics, electrical principles, and what have you. Then, of course, we'll do our swap net. You have items to buy, sell, trade, or want related to hobbies of amateur radio or computers, please for you to advertise them, and we'll see if we can get them on the air. We'll see if we can get them sold for you. Don't advertise on the internet. Advertise them on the swap net. That's what they're for. And the topic tonight, what kind of food did you like to cook on the grill? We do this every weekend, the weekend before Memorial Day every year. I know there are a lot, the grilling season is getting underway now. We know there are a lot of people who like to cook out, and especially not just this weekend, but the following weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend. So that's what's going to happen. So that will be the topic of tonight. So, and of course we'll have the Friday Night Fun Net trivia. So, okay. Okay, with all the so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. Do we have any short-time molestations like to check tonight's net? Please go on now.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
Alpha 9, Victor Uniform, Michael in Janesville, short time, no traffic.
Okay, in keeping with radio etiquette, I'm trying to avoid stepping on stations who want to check in. That's why I leave some extra pause in there. 889, no. H9NW, Tom Roscoe, I've got you checked in, Tom Sundry. Have a good evening. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening rag tune. Thank you for checking in. 889VU, Mike in Janesville, I've got you checked in short time. You have a good evening, and thank you for checking in. Maybe we'll catch you on the Saturday evening rag tune also. Thanks for checking in. Are there any more short-time mobile stations like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
9KZT, Larry, Rockford.
W9QQ, Dave, Rochelle.
Okay, I've got two more stations checked in. K9KCT, Larry and Rockford, the KMCW. Okay, Larry, I've got you checked in. 73. You feel like you want to check in later on during the net? Go ahead. We'll be here past 10 o'clock anyway. Thanks for checking in, Larry. W9QQ in Rochelle, I've got you checked in short time. You have a good evening, and thank you for checking in also. Any more short-time mobile stations like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net at this time? Please go on.
November 9, Golf Bravo Papa, Greg in Rockford.
Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Whiskey Romeo, Don and Beloit, short time, no traffic, Jimmy.
Okay, stations stand by, please. N9GBB, Greg and Robert, we got you checked in. Please feel free to recheck in if you like. Thanks for checking in, Greg. Station is Beloit, Kilo Delta 9, and what are the last three letters of your call, please?
This is Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Whiskey Romeo, Don and Beloit, no traffic.
Okay, Don, I shall know. KD9KWG, Don and Beloit, got you checked in, Don. 73, you have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Any more short-time on mobile stations like to check in, please call now. Last station trying to check in, you might want to, there's a little bit of noise with your signal. You might want to increase your power, change location. Let's repeat that call more slowly, if you would, please. Okay, there was a station trying to check in. I believe the last call was Alpha. I cannot catch that call. Come back, please. Okay, we'll move on. Any more short-time on mobile stations I'd check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, I got 6 short time stations checked in, so let's go ahead with general check-ins. At this time, I will take general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call K9GCR.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe. No traffic.
KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle.
Okay, in keeping with the radio etiquette, I'm trying to avoid stepping on stations, trying to check in. I got 2 more stations, K9HKX, Laurie and Roscoe, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes from roundtable. Thank you for checking in. KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle, who's live streaming the Friday Night Fun Net worldwide on the internet and recording this net for future rebroadcast on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Mike, you got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in and thanks for all you do. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
W9AXD.
W9RFD, Ricky in Loves Park. Okay, Ricky, I've got you checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
KC9QPO, Paul in Lowe's Park.
K9QPL, Paul in Wells Park, got you checked in, Paul. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, let's move on to see if we can pick up any general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin. Any general check-ins from Southern Wisconsin would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on.
KD9VBX, Jimmy, this is Erica in Janesville, Wisconsin.
Okay, Erica, I got you checked in. Welcome to Friday Night Fun Net. If you would, could you repeat your call phonetically, if you would, please? I want to make sure I got it right.
Kilo, Delta, 9, Victor, Bravo, X-ray. Sorry, I'm new. I just got my license.
Congratulations, KD9VBX. Welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net, but more important than that, welcome to this wonderful hobby of amateur radio. You are really going to enjoy this hobby. Thank you for checking in, Erica. I'll get back to you in a few minutes at the roundtable, and thank you for checking in. Again, welcome to the hobby of amateur radio, and welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net. All right, any more stations, general check-ins in Southern Wisconsin would like to check in? Please call now.
KC9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin.
KC9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin. Okay, Norm, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins in Southern Wisconsin who would like to check in? Please call now.
Hey, Jimmy, Whiskey India 9 Hotel Foxtrot, Chad, also in Janesville, Wisconsin. Good evening, and just as a note, Kilo Delta 9 Victor Bravo X-ray is my wife. So you remember me talking about her. So now you get to know who she is. But anyway, good evening.
Okay, W9AXD. Okay, I've got you checked in. Yeah, I'll get back to her. K9VBX. I'll get back to her in a few minutes at the roundtable. And thank you for checking in. W9AXD. We'll get back to you in a few minutes at the roundtable also. Any more general check-ins in southern Wisconsin would like to check in? Please call now. This is KD9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXD Repeater in Rockford, transferring from Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. Any more general check-ins in southern Wisconsin would like to check in? Please call now. Well, it's Friday Night Fish Friday night in Wisconsin. You know where everybody's at. Their favorite bar, restaurant, or tavern, eating their catfish, buffalo, carp, bullhead, northern pike, walleye, muskie, or crappie. Those of you in the Milwaukee area are tailgating at American Family Field. The Brewers are playing the Washington Nationals. You're eating your Polish sausages, hot dogs, brats, kielbasa, and Braunschweiger. Of course, your cheese lovers are eating some of that famous Wisconsin cheese. Okay, at this time, I will take check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now. Oh, yeah, this is K9RFD Net Control of the Friday Night Fun Net. I do not have any traffic to pass along. Well, I take that back. There will be a VE testing session on Saturday, June 25th at the Ogle County Fairgrounds. That will take place during the field day activities down in Ogle County. So if those of you who are studying for your first ham radio licenses or upgrading to general or extra class, you're looking for a place to take your test, there you go. Ogle County Fairgrounds, Saturday, June 25th, during the field day activities down in Ogle County. That's all the traffic I had. Does anybody else have any traffic you'd like to pass along for the net? Okay, let's move along. Let's go ahead with the W9UIJ Carl's Corner. This is our technical net portion. Especially for you new hams who are just getting your licenses, you're wondering what kind of an antenna should I put on my tower? What kind of a power supply? Am I having a problem with my power supply or amplifier? What kind of a base unit or mobile should I get? If you have any technical questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll do our best to answer them for you, or somebody will anyway. Does anybody have any technical questions they'd like to bring before the net at this time? Okay, no technical questions, so we'll move on to the W9, the Gene Duncan DX Corner. This is in honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD, the king of DX. Every time he had he checked in his net, he always had a DX report to pass along. Does anybody have any DX reports that they'd like to pass along at this time? Oh boy, and I don't know, Terry, K9MED, I don't know what happened. Maybe he fell asleep again. Maybe he'll check in later on tonight. So, okay, let's go ahead with the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to the hobbies of ramps, radio, or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of the stuff. You may mention prices over the air, but any haggling should be done either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Does anybody have any swap net traffic they'd like to pass along? Okay, we have swap net segment during the Monday night Railroad Info Net at 7 p.m. here on this repeater. Of course, here in Stevenson County, on Wednesday evenings on the 147.390 repeater, the PL 114.8 plus all set, we have our Wednesday evening swap net. Runs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. to all traffic is handled. Mel K9RFD, the trustee of our repeater, is he and his wife Dory K9GLA are down in Tennessee this week. So there was no amateur radio newsline broadcast this past Wednesday. So it's a good news broadcast, amateur radio newsline. It's a 15-minute independent news broadcast devoted entirely to amateur radio or computers. Okay. Let's go ahead with the roundtable then. What is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill? Grilling season is underway now, especially in next week with the big Memorial Day holiday weekend. KD9HKX, Lori and Roscoe, what kind of food do you like to cook on the grill?
KC9GCR, KD9HKX. Good evening, Jim, and everyone else on that tonight. Well, Jim, I tell you, number one, for me, there is no grilling season. It's the whole year is a grilling season. And give me a warm day or a warmer day, a warm enough day in January, and I'll be out there grilling, as long as it's not buried in snow. But as far as what I like to fix on the grill, I like to fix about everything on the grill. I do a lot of cooking around the house, and I'd prefer to do it on the grill. When I can, a brief reset. But probably the thing I like to cook best on the grill, and that's just because my wife is really, really fond of them, is burgers. She loves her burgers cooked on the grill, and she loves burgers, so we fix a lot of those. And so with that, Jim, I'll turn it back to you. KC9GCR, KD9HKX.
Okay, Larry, K9HKX, sounds good, Larry. My older sister and her husband and my brother-in-law, sad to say they're both passed away now, but they lived in Rockford on Elba Lane, on the northwest side of Rockford. They used to have a natural gas-fired grill. I'll tell you, this is a true story. It could be 20 degrees below zero outside. They fire that baby up. They cook steaks, everything else on the grill, and I'll tell you what, I had the pleasure of staying there many times, and their stuff on the grill was really good. That's for sure. Okay, Larry, thanks for checking in. You have a good evening, and I'm sure we'll catch you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening rag tune on this repeater at 8 o'clock. KD9MED, Mike in Rochelle, what's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
KD9MED here. Hey, Jimmy. Just mainly hamburgers, brats, a few hot dogs, things like that. Last time we did grilling, we had steaks and all kinds of sauces and stuff on it. It really turned out great. KD9MED, back to net.
Okay, that's great. That's great, Mike. The hamburgers and hot dogs really sound good right now when they're cooked on the grill. Oh yes, there's one thing I forgot to mention. As I said earlier, this net is being live streamed around the world on the internet. Those of you who are listening on the internet, if you want to check in, just go ahead and relay your check-in to Mike K9MED, and he will relay your internet check-in to me on the radio, and I'll put you down as an internet check-in. So okay, let's go. Let's move on there. WX9RLT. Ricky, I probably shouldn't ask this because I know you're a big hot dog fan. But anyway, what do you like? What's your favorite food you like to cook on the grill? I gotta ask this anyway.
Good evening, Jimmy, and everybody on the net. I first want to congratulate Erica on her new license there. Congratulations. Nothing beats a good grilled hot dog. So that's definitely going to be my answer. So good to hear everybody out there. So hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. And I'll send it back to you, Jimmy, WX9RLT. Okay, sounds good. Nothing wrong. Yeah.
I'll never forget what she said. A hot dog is better than a cold dog. You said that at the end of the Health and Tech Night last night. I really enjoyed that. Okay, Ricky, thanks very much. I guess you're not going to be doing much of a Skywarn this weekend, so I guess it's going to be cold again. Bring back that hot weather. It's next Memorial Day weekend. I think it's supposed to be very warm. It's supposed to be in the 80s, so that'll be something to look forward. This weekend, you might as well forget it. It's a lost cause. Let's wait for next weekend, which will be Memorial Day weekend. Okay, thanks for checking in, Ricky. KC92PL, Palm Rose Park. What's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
KC92PL here. Oh, just about anything. Hot dogs, brats, burgers, steak, corn. Oh, all that stuff is good on the grill. Well, say 73 and be clear.
Sounds good, hey, that sounds good, Paul. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, 7-3. Have a good evening. If we catch you on the tomorrow night's rag tune, we'll definitely talk to you then. Otherwise, we'll definitely talk to you Monday night on the Monday Night Raw on that. Thanks for checking in. All right, now let's go to the new kid on the block, Erica, KD9VBX. Again, welcome to this wonderful hobby for amateur radio. What is your favorite? And welcome to Friday Night Fun Net. What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Hey, Jimmy, this is KD9VBX. Thanks for the big welcome, and I'll tell you, I don't do a lot of cooking on the grill, but I'll eat anything cooked on the grill. Does that make sense? Corn, steak, you name it, I'll eat it. My favorite thing is ribs, personally. So, yeah, mix, the boil packs with vegetables. I'm not a big fan of cooking, but I am a fan of eating. So, yeah, I think, however, that charcoal's better than the gas grills, personally.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for well. I'll tell you what. Many years ago, here in Structural Manufacturing Company here in Freeport used to manufacture barbecue grills. I think we got one of the first. My dad was getting one of the very first ones they put out. But I'll tell you what, that was fun learning to cook on the grill. And many years later, we got an electric grill. So you got what have you. But for whatever reason, it didn't seem to work very well. So we went back. We used that same grill. We put the charcoal on and the briquettes on there. But I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, there's nothing like the ribs and slap on some of that good old barbecue sauce on it. That is what makes it taste better. My dad never was crazy about barbecue sauce. He liked his plain. But my mother and I sure do. Boy, that was good. If you put on some of that Sweet Baby Ray's Kansas City barbecue sauce, oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Erica, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. We'll get back to your hobby here in a couple minutes here. Thanks for checking in. And welcome to the Hobby Ramps Radio and the Friday Night Fun Net. KC9RGG, Norman Orfordville. What's going on with you? What is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. First off, let me also give a welcome to Erica, KD9VBX, and welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net, Erica. Good to hear you on the air tonight. And as far as barbecuing would concern, I will echo what Larry said, KD9HKX. Barbecue season goes around the year. It's not just during the summer. I'm out there in freezing weather doing it, and I love to do bratwurst. Of course, I'm from Wisconsin, and we eat bratwurst here, as you tell us, every week on the Friday Night Fun Net. So back to you, Jim, KC9GCR, KC9RGG.
Norm, that is definitely great. That is great. What do you use, like a gas grill or electric grill, or what do you use? Just out of curiosity.
I use charcoal. That's the only way to go. But I also have a fire pit out back, and I burn wood in that. And I'll tell you what, food cooked over natural wood coals has to be the best.
Okay, Norm, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, hey, thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. You enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you'll find something to grill this weekend, of course, especially next week with Memorial Day. Have a good evening. I'm sure we'll talk to you next week, and we'll let you go so you can hit the sack. 7-3, Norm. Thank you for checking in. Okay, W9AXD. What's going on with you, and what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill?
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, again, name is Chad. Charles Hotel, Alpha Delta in Janesville. So I like anything on the grill. I'm not really picky. Like Erica said, I like those foil-wrapped veggie things, potatoes and onions and butter and garlic, all that good stuff. So the steaks, I know on a farm he grilled out quite a bit during the summertime. And, you know, being a kid, I didn't like steaks on the grill, but now I think they'd be great. So, you know, hamburgers, brats, hot dogs, steaks, those kebabs, and haven't tried corn. As a matter of fact, I haven't really grilled yet on my own. I maybe helped my dad as a kid, but I haven't really done the entire process. So we just bought a charcoal grill here last month, and it's still in the box because it's been too cold up until now. But we are going to get that out here when it gets warm up next weekend. So it's a charcoal grill, so we got everything for that. Charcoal, lighter fluid, matches, all that good stuff. So light that up, and we're going to have a friend of ours over, and we're going to cook something. I'm not sure what yet, but hey, anything's good. So I guess Erica's dad even does ham and turkey, so I don't know. And there's a quick, well, it's not a grill, I guess, but anyway, yeah, looking forward to that, and hope I don't screw it up lighting up the grill and getting that going. It's a little bit different than the stove, so I'm going to have to read up on that a little bit. So, to you, Jimmy, W9AXD.
Yeah, that makes me mad, but I can't remember names. Chad, yes, that's right. So, okay, well, hopefully you get that grill out put together and get it going again. That's for sure. Okay, Chad, thanks for checking in. I'm sure we'll probably hear you on some of the other nets. We got the Monroe, Wisconsin net, the Green County Aries Races net on the Sunday evenings at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater in Monroe, PL 123.0 minus all set. I'll see if we'll see if Scott at K9YI will check in later on tonight. Chad, thank you for checking in. And this is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net, the W9AXD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net, Central and Freeport. I don't know how to cook anything on the grill, but I sure love to eat what's cooked on the grill. That's great. Yeah, I eat anything. That's great. You mentioned turkey, Chad. Yeah, a lot of people cook turkey on the grill, even on Thanksgiving Day. This is a true story, too. Okay, that concludes my list. Are there any more stations who would like to check into the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now.
KC9GCR, W9JTC. Good evening, Jimmy.
Okay, W9JTC, Jamie and Robert got you checked in. We're grilling season, as you know. I'm asking everybody, what is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill? Do you have any ideas? What is your favorite food you like to cook on the grill?
Well, good evening, Jimmy, and everybody on the net, W9JTC. Boy, that's a toughie, you know. Me personally, I always like to do a good steak, like a filet mignon or something. Nice slow grill on the. I got a gas grill. I'm sorry, but charcoal's okay, but I do pretty good with a gas grill. I got my dad's Weber. I got that from him when they sold the house, and we lost him about almost 2 years ago. So I got that, and that's I love using that grill. The wife said I'm good with chicken, so I always make her a nice chicken with a little lemon pepper seasoning on it, and either that or use some Thousand Island dressing and you marinate it, put it up on the grill. Oh, look out! That's some good stuff. So, yeah, we've already used it once this year, so. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot of grilling this season. I plan on it. We really enjoy that. And I always say it's less of a mess. You don't have as much in the house. You don't heat up the house in the heat of the summer. So there's a double benefit there. Good topic, Jimmy. So back to you. Hopefully I answered your questions. W9JTC.
You sure did, Jamie. Yeah, yes, you did. You sure did. Yeah, well, don't feel that, hey, what kind of a grill they like? Electric or hot people probably can't handle don't feel bad about it. Whatever works for you, that's great. Okay, now, how is the...
Now, somebody was getting in there with you there, Jimmy, but I did catch that. How's the missus? She's doing okay. Yeah, it's coming along. The doctor was very happy with the outcome. We went at, Thursday. I think it was Thursday. God, the whole week has rolled together. You know, it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we were down there in Sycamore, and he was very happy with the progress. So they got this wound vac on there, and that's really doing the trick. It seems to be working and working well. So I'm going to knock on Formica while I have the chance. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, and yeah, she still has some days, some times there where pain gets a little iffy and doesn't want to get up, but she's getting up and moving around a little bit too, which is nice. We can eat at the kitchen table a little more often now, so that's a good thing. So. Yeah, she's coming along, and the prayers are being answered, and that's what counts. So we're looking forward to a speedy recovery and getting life back to normal around here. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, W9JTC.
Sounds good, Jamie. Well, that's good to hear about your wife there. Okay, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Happy grilling, and we'll talk to you sometime next week. Okay. Any more stations who would like to check into the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on.
KD9MED with a couple of internet check-ins.
Okay, Mike, go ahead.
We got Patrick, Kilo Foxtrot 9er Sierra Delta. And if you haven't gotten Ricky in, RLT, he's also checked in on the internet.
Okay, what was... who was that again? I got Patrick, the KF9SG checked in. Who was that again?
I believe that was Ricky. I forget what the prefix on it, but it's RLT, Ricky.
Talking about me, Jimmy, WX9RLT.
Talk to him there. He's checked in. He checked in on the radio. He said checking number 9. I just talked to him a few minutes ago, but thanks anyway.
Okay, copy that. I must have gotten confused there on the comments then. KD9MED.
Oh, okay, so we have one internet check-in. All right, that's fine. Let me know if they're having any more. Thanks, Ricky. And I appreciate, even though I don't have a computer, I appreciate the comments people are saying about that. I know you would too, Mike. Thanks. Okay, any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Day this time? If you're coming home for your Friday night fish fry, steak fry, grocery shopping or the show, if you're getting ready for having a barbecue, you're going to cook out this weekend, or are you getting ready for the big Memorial Day weekend the next weekend? You're buying your stuff for your grilling this weekend or next weekend? If you just came home, or if you've been copying the mail, you just turned your radio on and been copying the mail for the last 40 minutes, this is your chance to check in the Friday Night Fun Net from anywhere in the region. Without traffic, please call K9RFD. Well, I'll tell you what let's do. Let's go ahead and we'll do the Friday Night Fun trivia segment. This is for the benefit of those who are studying for your first ham radio license, your technician's license. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you are listening on to this net on the scanners. Of course, we have other people who listen to the Friday Night Fun net they listen to us on the scanner because they cannot listen to police communication on their scanners anymore unless you have a very expensive digital scanner. You can still monitor fire and EMS communication on the VHF analog, the high band. So this is what you do. I read the questions from ARRL's Tech General and Q&A books. Anybody knows the answer, please. He'll mention that. Listening on a scanner, you try to write the information down and memorize them. So, okay. I try to avoid reading the same questions all the time. So, all right. Okay. All right. Here's one. Okay, first question. What method of call sign identification is required for a station transmitting phone signals? A. Send the call sign followed by the indicator RPT. B. Send the call sign using a CW or phone emission. C. Send the call sign followed by the indicator R. D. Send the call sign using only a phone emission. What method of call sign identification is required for a station transmitting phone signals? A. Send the call sign followed by the indicator RPT. B. Send the call sign using a CW or phone emission. C. Send the call sign followed by the indicator R. D. Send the call sign using only a phone emission. Anybody ever have the correct answer to this question?
KD9HKX, B Bravo.
You are correct, Larry. You are correct. What method of call sign identification is required for a station transmitting phone signals? Correct answer is B Bravo. Send the call sign using a CW or phone emission. All right, we'll move on. We'll find. I can't even talk. Find another one here. Yeah. Okay. Where may SSB phone be used in amateur bands above 50 megahertz? A. Only in subbands allocated to general class or higher licensees. B. Only on repeaters. C. In at least some portion of all these bands. D. On any band as long as power is limited to 25 watts. Where may SSB phone be used in amateur bands above 50 megahertz? A. Only in subbands allocated to general class or higher licensees. B. Only on repeaters. C. In at least some portion of all these bands. D. On any band as long as power is limited to 25 watts. Anybody have correct answer to this question?
9GDY.
The KD9GDY, go ahead.
Yes, sir, I'm saying C is in Charlie.
You are correct. You are correct. Where may SSB phone be used in amateur bands above 50 megahertz? Correct answer, C, Charlie. In at least some portion of all these bands. Every amateur band at and above 50 megahertz has frequencies available for CW and SSB operations. Ham radio license manual, page 6-2. We're going to resume the trivia in a few minutes, but first, K9GDY, what's going on with you? The question this week what is your favorite food that you like to cook on the grill? I do this every weekend before Memorial Day weekend. What do you like to cook on the grill?
I really like to eat there, Jimmy, so there's several that I really enjoy, but, well, I guess one of my favorites would be brats. Johnsonville brat. That sounds good to me. And I did want to mention the QST magazine. I got my issue today, and one of my friends from Fort Wayne, AC9EZ, that's Alpha Charlie 9 Echo Zulu, we call him the Easy Ham. He's got an article in the QST magazine again. I think this is probably, he's written several articles for the QST, but he's on pages 58 through 60. I activated some parks out there in North Dakota, so he may be coming through and stopping at my house and staying overnight here on the way to North Dakota from Fort Wayne this year. So anyway, back to you, KD9GDY.
Okay, sounds good. We had a new ham checking in. Erica KD9 Victor Bravo X-ray. She's the wife of Chad W9I9 HF. I don't know if you heard the net earlier or not. If you heard her when she checked in for the very first time.
I just got on your frequency there a few minutes ago.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Just stand by. Erica, KD9VBX, are you still on the frequency? Go back, if you are, go back to KD9GDY.
Jenny, yes, this is KD9VBX. I'm still here, and before I let go here, I do want to say your testing questions help me pass. Back.
Okay, thanks you very much, Erica. That's what I tried. That's what I tried to do. We're trying to get as many new people into this hobby as possible. So, okay, that sounds good. So, thanks for checking in, Erica. Okay, KD9GDY. I hope you had a chance to copy, Erica.
Yeah, welcome to the hobby, and yeah, that looks like a new call, and so, yeah, thanks for getting on here. Jimmy runs a good net, a fun net, and it's nice to meet you on the air, Erica, and good luck with the hobby there, and congratulations on your ticket there. This is KD9GDY.
Stand by hotline.
Hey, this is KD9VBX, Erica in Janesville. Jimmy, my husband, Chad, wanted to let you know that you messed up his call sign by accident. It is Whiskey India 9 Hotel Foxtrot. Back to you.
Okay, Erica, I'm sorry about that. I was on the phone with Al K9EPZ. They've got, I guess they got another lightning storm down there. He's not able to check it on the radio. Erica, would you like to repeat that the last transmission, please? I was on the phone.
Okay. KD9BBX. This is Erica in Janesville. My hubby Chad wanted to let you know that, kind of goofed up his call sign there. It is Whiskey Indigo, or India 9 Hotel Foxtrot.
Okay, I got his call. I got his call written down. WI9HF. He's checking number 13. I got his call written down. Okay, we'll move on. on. Erica, thanks for checking in. Chad, same with you. Thanks for checking in. That was Al, K9EPC, checking in on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. He's got another electrical storm down there. If things clear up, maybe he'll get checking on the radio. But I've gone down as a hot... buddy who checks on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline on my red telephone, I put down in red ink. So, okay. Before we resume the trivia segment, are there any more stations who would like to check into the Friday Night Fun Net from everywhere in the region? Please call K9GCI. Okay, I'm trying to find another question here. Again, I'm trying to avoid the same questions, read the same questions every week. So that's what's going on. So we'll find some here. All right. Okay. All right. I'm not reading that one. That's too technical for my liking. So I'm going. All right. Okay. What is the purpose of the squelch control on a transceiver? A. To set the highest level of volume desired. B. To set the transmitter power level. C. To adjust the automatic gain control. D. To mute receiver output noise when no signal is being received. What is the purpose of the squelch control on a transceiver? A. To set the highest level of volume that's desired. B. To set the transmitter power level. C. To adjust the automatic gain control. D. To mute receiver output noise when no signal is being received. Anybody have the correct answer to this question?
W9AXD Delta.
You are correct, Chad. You are correct. What is the purpose of the squelch control on a transceiver? Quick answer is D delta. To mute receiver output noise when no signal is being received. To keep from having to listen to continuous noise when no signal is present, the squelch circuit mutes the receiver's audio output when no signal is present. Ham radio license manual page 5-9. Let's find another. Find another question here. Okay. What is the resistance in a circuit for which the applied voltage is 12 volts and the current flow is 1.5 amperes? A. 18 ohms. B. 0.125 ohms. C. 8 ohms. D. 13.5 ohms. What is the resistance in a circuit for which the applied voltage is 12 volts and the current flow is 1.5 amperes? A. 18 ohms. B. 0.125 ohms. C. 8 ohms. D. 13.5 ohms. Anybody have a correct answer to this question?
KD9HKX.
Go ahead, Larry.
Well, I was stepped away for a minute, but I think I heard 8 ohms in there.
Okay, you are correct. You are correct. Okay, I was reading the question.
So
what is the resistance in a circuit for which the applied voltage is 12 volts and the current flow is 1.5 amperes?
So it looks like I might be shutting down the
correct
live
answer
stream
is
here very quickly here.
8 ohms. 8 ohms.
And
I'm not going to bother reading that math problem there.
This is going to be KD9MED here. I'm going to cut out and say 73 here. And
okay.
I think what we'll do is we'll
which
cut
of the
this little
following
short
types
tonight.
of solder is best for
to
radio and electronic use? A. Acid core solder. B. Silver solder. C. Rosin core solder. D. Aluminum solder. Which of the following types of solder is best for radio and electronic use? A. Acid core solder. B. Silver solder. C. Rosin core solder.